In this question, we have to determine the area of this shape. What we notice is that this area of the school is made up of a bunch of other types of shapes. For example, there is a rectangle right here, and we can call that area number 1. There is a triangle right here, and we can call that area number 2. There is another rectangle right along here, and we can call that area number 3. And finally, there's a semicircle right here, and we can call that area number 4. So the total area would be area 1 plus area 2 plus area 3 plus area 4. So the first shape is a rectangle. So the formula for the area of a rectangle is length times width. The second shape here is a triangle, and the formula for a triangle for area is half the base times the height, which we can write here as base times height divided by 2. And the third shape is also a rectangle, so its area formula is length times width. And shape 4 here is a half a circle, so its area is given by the formula pi r squared divided by 2. Pi r squared being the area of a complete circle, divided by 2 because we only have half a circle. So now all we have to do is plug in our values for these variables here and work out the total. Okay, for the first rectangle here, the length is 60 meters and the width is 50 meters. For the triangle here, we could say the base would be this distance, which we know is 60, and the height would be this distance, or 50 meters. So the area would be given by 60 times 50 divided by 2. For the second rectangle, here we have a length of 80 meters and a height or a width of 50 meters. I'm just going to move that all over a bit to give us some room. Now for the semicircle here, we can notice that the radius here would be half the diameter. So the diameter is 40 meters, so the radius would be half that, or 20 meters. So pi is 3.14 times 20, the radius, all squared, divided by 2. Okay, so 60 times 50 is 3,000. And then for the triangle, 60 times 50 we know is 3,000, divided by 2 then would be 1,500. And then for the second rectangle, 80 times 50 is 4,000. And then for the semicircle, what we have to do, order of operations, we have to take the 20 and square it, which means 20 times 20, then multiply by 3.14, and then divide by 2. Now it looks like we need to make that 3.14. And when we work that all out, we get 628. And when we add all those things together, the 3,000 plus the 1,500 plus the 4,000 plus the 628, we end up with 9,128. And we can't forget the units here. This is going to be meters squared. So the footprint of the school is composed of all these different shapes, and the total area is 9,128 meters squared. And just a quick comment about units. Notice that we have squared units because area involves 2 dimensions, so we have to have a degree of 2 on our units.